Welcome to video 4.3, On Target, Visualizing Comparisons with Bullet Charts. In the previous video, we calculated and visualized period-over-period changes. In this video, we'll explore bullet charts, an essential visualization for metrics with targets. Bullet graphs were originally designed by Stephen Few of Perceptual Edge. They're a visually minimalist, linear gauge that compares a metric, the dark horizontal bar in the middle, against a target, the vertical bar near the right. Optional background fill colors indicate qualitative ranges like needs improvement or satisfactory. There's also a label and a scale, and that's it. This minimal ink design makes bullet charts quite stackable, and in Power BI at least, a stack of bullet graphs is called a bullet chart. Let's try them out. Start Power BI and open the report we started last video, or open Code Files, Section 4, Video 4.2.pbix. A bullet chart custom visual is available for Power BI, so click the palette's ellipsis icon and choose Import from Marketplace. For whatever reason, the bullet chart is the top suggested visual. Well, presumably the reason is everyone should use it because it cuts to the core of what dashboards are all about. Click Add. Click OK when it imports, then click in the canvas just in case, and click to drop a bullet chart. Fill the space, as it'll help us out later. Starting with the bullet charts category, we want category name from category. The visual can do drill down, which we'll enable by also bringing in product name from groceries. Values will be our grocery sales year over year %. And we actually have targets predefined for each category, so we'll drag that into target value and make sure it's a sum. The other fields will get the corresponding field from category, so let's apply them one by one. Minimum should be a minimum. It's part of the normalization scheme. Needs improvement will be the sum of needs improvement. Satisfactory will be the sum of satisfactory. Good will be the sum of good. Very good, the sum of very good. Now maximum, since it defines how we normalize our individual bullet graphs, will be the maximum of maximum. And target value 2 will be target value 2's sum. We now have bullet graphs for our grocery categories. However, while the default red, yellow, green color scheme has a convenient traffic light analogy, it is distracting and doesn't work very well for anyone who's red-green colorblind, which is pretty common actually. Let's make it look like the original. For this, I'm going to split screen with the spec. So for that I use Windows key right and then hit enter to select the PDF. In order to see the bullet chart more closely, let's collapse the fields, enter focus mode, and then open the format pane. A couple quick notes. If you open the data values, you can see fields for all the ranges that we defined. So if you don't have data for the ranges like satisfactory, needs improvement, and so on, you can set the values here. Or if you want all the bullet graphs to have the same ranges, setting them here will apply it to the entire set of graphs in the chart. That would look more like a bar chart, but with target ranges. And you can also use vertical bullet graphs if you expand orientation and switch it around. Now as for color, let's open up colors. To reproduce the spec, we'll just walk up the grayscale. Each one of these gets the corresponding next step up. And we'll leave bullets black for increased contrast. I would say that's a pretty good match. Stephen Few would find it acceptable. Now we can take our screen space back. Let's have a look at the drill down features of the bullet chart. By default, clicking a bullet graph filters the other visuals in the page. If you enable drill mode, then you can break a category down into its contained products. Back up, go to next level in the hierarchy, expands all the categories to their products at once. Let's leave it at the top level and save your work. This chart will be a key component of our strategic dashboard. Next video, we'll publish reports to the web and start pinning visuals to our strategic dashboard.